Hello class, this is a video tutorial continuing on simultaneous linear inequalities. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating that it's actually possible for 3 or more lines to completely enclose one region. So I've shown you here 3 different inequalities. So greater than 3x minus 2, less than x plus 4, and this one in general form. If we sketch all 3 of them onto the same region, and if we were to test all the different regions, you'll see that it's actually this one in the center. So let's go straight into some exercises where I've already sketched these out for you. In the next videos, it's going to be an exercise in sketching them out yourselves, but for now we're practicing how to determine which region it is. So each of these 4 questions is the same 3 linear same lines sketched out here. It's our job now to figure out number 1. It's referring to this region, which is above here. What inequalities can be assigned to each of these lines that will shade this region that we want? Okay, so let's take a look at how we are going to do this. So for this, I'm going to test the same single point. In this case, this one here. Now, there's no number that I can work with, so I'm really trying to move you towards understanding inequality in relationship to whether it's above or below a line. So think about the y value of this point. Is this y value above this line, which is this one? Is this y value above the line at this same x value? In which case it is. So testing this line, we are sketching or shading this region, so that is above. Now all of these are solid lines, so I'm going to leave it as greater than or equal to. So we're done with that point. Now using this point, is this point, now testing this line, which is this one, is this point above this line at the same x value? In which case, yes, it is. This point is above this line. So therefore, y is also greater than or equal to this line here. And then by that logic, you can figure it out. This point is also above this line at the same point. So it is also greater than or equal to. And so all 3 are greater than or equal to. Let's move to the next example. This one, number 2. So it's the same order. I'm not here to try and trick you. So number 2, what inequalities for these symbols will give us this shaded region? So again, for this, I'm going to pick a point in that region. Let's pick this point here. So this point, is it above or below this line? In this case, this point is below this line. So the y value of this point, is below the line at the same x value. So it is less than or equal to. Same question, is this point? I'm looking at this line now. As you can see, this point is below this line. So therefore, it should be less than or equal to as well. You can probably see here, this point is above this last equation. Therefore, it should be above. I'm hoping you're seeing that we're getting our idea around how to assign these inequalities. So let's start going a bit faster here. So Here we go. So trying to pick out this region here, question 3. So let's pick a point, it doesn't matter which one. I'm going to pick this point here. This point is below this one. So we need it to be below this line. We need it to also be below the black line, so this one. So it's below this one. But the same point needs to be above this orange line, which is this one. So the y value here needs to be above the line here. So it needs to be greater than or equal to. And lastly for this one, the fourth region, it's right in the middle. I'll give you a moment. It's hopefully by now you can figure out that it's the one right, and it's enclosed by a triangle in all three. So this point should be below this line, so less than or equal to. It needs to be above the black line, so greater than or equal to. And this point is also above this line, so it's also greater than or equal to. And there we have it. Okay, so that's the first set of examples. You can pause and try the next set yourself. This one's slightly trickier. This f of x, g of x, and h of x, if you haven't yet seen it, is really just referring to the equation of this line. We might not know what the equation is, but this one really encourages you to understand the point that you're picking and whether it is above or below the lines at that region. Let's do number 1 first. Number 1 is this region here. So I'm going to pick a point, let's say this one. This point is below G. So it needs to be below, so less than or equal to G. This point, and as you can see, it's above F and it's above H. So it's above the other two. So greater than, greater than. And that's the combination that we need. Okay, so let's keep going here. This region here. So picking a point. This one's a little tricky because this line is off the grid, but this point is above or greater than G and greater than H. So greater than G, greater than H. But as I alluded to just a moment ago, the same point that we're testing is below this not imaginary. We have to imagine this line all the way here because this point that we're testing is below F. So it has to be below or less than or equal to F. That's the combination there. Let's take a look at region number 3. I hope this one is pretty straightforward. You can see that this region, any point that we pick here, has to be below H, has to be below G, and again, have to imagine F extending all the way here. It's below F as well. So I'll repeat one more time. Let's pick one here. This point, its y value is below H, it is below F, and it is below G. So it's less than or equal to all three. Okay, and let's keep going with this one. Okay, so this region 4 is on the inside of this triangle again. So again, need to figure out what inequalities do we need that give us those numbers. So in this case, let's pick 0, 0 in this case. 0, 0 needs to be below G, so below G. it needs to be above h, so greater than or equal to h. And again, this point, you need to imagine F extending off the grid, and that point is below F. There we have it. So I hope that's giving you an insight into how we can determine the inequality directions for different lines for different regions of three simultaneous equations. Hope to see you in the next video, and best of luck.